go. What we call the Eastern Channel. I'll just show you on the GPS where that is on planet Earth. He's got a hankering for some anchoring, there's no doubt about it.
We're hankering that anchor.
Okay, we're up the Eastern Channel here. If I basically go in and zoom out on that map, you can see where we are. So there's Western Port, everyone, French Island in the middle, and there we are in the world. There is Australia. So there you can see where we are. I'll move back in. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to pick up the channel edge, which you can see at the side of us right now is green, and we're going to fish in that blue intertidal zone. Anywhere along here we might have to move a few times, but Pawsey reckons he does have some awesome spot.
No, not really.
So what we're doing is we come out of the main channel, we've gone onto an intermediate section, and we're heading to what we call middle spit, which comes right up, and at low tide it's dry. We're going to fish the runoff. So basically as that bank dries, the water drains off, the whiting pour off, and they gather along the edge. We're going to get a little bit of burley going along that edge, and hopefully get some of these spotted bonefish.
Filament.
Ew.
Right, now the biggest tip I can give you when whiting fishing is don't be too fussy about getting in each other's face. Like me and Pawsey quite often when we're fishing for whiting, like we're spraying rods all around the boat, right? We've got one out there just trying to find where they are. As soon as we locate them, we're all just casting all rods into that area because they are school fish and they'll hang together. And as long as you keep them going, they'll stay there and they'll keep feeding and you'll just keep plucking them from the school. So that's how we do it.
Would you say that the pippy shell is a useful thing to throw in now?
Yeah. Actually, I'll show you a bit of, this is what we'll also do. When we get our pippy shells, just take the back of the knife, just mash it up a bit like that. And I don't think you can get much better burley than a bit of shell just mushed up. And that little bit of white that's in the shell, that's part of the pippy as well, that holds the pippy to the actual shell,
The foot.
yeah, whatever you. Yeah, but they don't eat that for some reason, but it is good. We throw that in with the burley as well. We always just mash up the shells like that.
Okay everyone, Western Port whiting specials. They're called a quiver tip. Super sensitive tip on that rod. And we've got a set of 4 of them. Rods like these, you can get for as little as $29. And I think even then you're paying too much. There we go.
Oh, there it goes.
Come on, buckle. I think he doesn't know he's hooked there, Joshy.
I've got this.
On?
Oh, he's on.
Whiting?
I think it is. He's not massive. Nothing that we've caught here like previously.
And there's the quiver tip there. They produce a serious buckle, mate, don't they?
Yeah. A bit different when you've been fishing for snapper for a couple of months.
That'd be good snapper rods, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Finally. We've got trickling a little bit of burley down and he's alright.
Good fish?
Oh, he's in the 38 or 35 to 38.
Spin him round, show us.
Good start, Benny.
Everyone, I know it looks little, but let's have a close look at this fish.
These are nice fish.
Hold him up to the camera, mate. That's it. Let's have a look at him. Let's have a look at him. That, everyone, is a King George whiting. And that is like a crab crunching, yabby crunching, pippy sucking mouth And there's those beautiful spots and that chrome body. And for a little fish, they put up a lot of punch, don't they, mate? Pound for pound, probably one of the toughest fish in the world.
Let's get him
Seriously.
in there.
He's a little one, isn't he?
Yeah, that's little. They get much bigger, Ben.
Well, that's about where you want to start keeping them for eating anyway.
Well, they're the smallest. That's the smallest we were getting them with the other day, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're all that and bigger.
How we do it is this is just a candle off the squid. So we just pin it, and so that works like your traditional hang bait. And I'll also make as a bit of cocktail. I've got a pippy.
Pippy is obviously the shellfish.
The shell, which, look, the shell's already gone because we're trying to get a bit of burley going, trying to excite the fish a bit. So we've mashed up the shells and we've thrown them in, pippy.
You tip that on the hook, do you? On the tip.
Yep. So we've just, I put the black bit on there and I thread it through a couple of times. Make sure
They really like that black bit, don't they?
They love the black bit. And so that's your tradition, that's a bait that we like to use. And what you'll find is that squid's going to hang on nice and tight, and they'll sometimes when you get them going good, you know, they'll smash that squid before anything, you know. But that does stay on there. It lasts. The pippies don't last as long.
So they sort of come for the pippy, but they might even stay for the squid.
Exactly.
That burning smell, everyone, that's our bacon. And over here, everyone, have a look. We have a storm, a serious storm rolling straight towards us. All right, so we've got two trains of thought running here at the boat. We've only had that one fish in the first 5-6 minutes, and Joshy's already saying if we're in my boat, we'd be already moving. Pawsey, the other great, whiting great. Look at the smoke down there, Dave. I'd probably take that pan off. He's saying, don't worry, Ben, we'll get them going. The burley will get them going. They will go. Using to see who is the real king, who is the real whiting king.
Well, since we're not going to give my option a try, obviously there can be only one winner here. You know what I'm saying?
No, well, if we haven't got fish in like 2 hours, it's a clear winner that he was wrong.
2 hours? I could be bagged out in 2 hours. That's what could have happened. But if we're going to wait here for 2 hours to get a fish, you know what I'm saying? I'd be already catching them somewhere else now while
We're here very early, Ben, is what Josh is saying.
it's early in the tide.
We would have gone a couple of other spots and then we would have come here halfway through the tide, is what he's saying.
Well, you just seen Joshy rig up. That little hook is called a shine hook. It's like a circle hook. You've just seen how he puts the squid on and the pippy on. Here's my advice to you. Listen and do exactly what these two blokes do because they know whiting. It's a very important part of their diet.
Outside, Rod.
All right, let's move in. Don't do it like that. Take it.
Bring it in.
Can we get it in? You do lose it.
Number 2.
Don't think it's a warning, is it?
Yeah. Will be.
How's the bend in these rods?
Something's on it.
It's heavy.
Squid might have him.
That's a bend and a half. Look at the bend. Watch
Isn't
out,
it?
Joshy.
That tip's almost touching the water.
That is a bend. Look at that bend, everyone.
I think we should give these a go on the snapper.
They are serious rods, and they're a serious fish, these King George whiting.
Yeah.
They are a serious fish.
So fish number 2, slowly but surely, Pawsey's plan is coming together.
Oh, look at him. A cracker.
Can't we call the horse whiting stretch?
They can be a bit hard to handle, but if you grab them around the head there, they've got a bit rougher skin.
And I think their scales are one directional. They always try and push forward.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the hook. Let's have a look at the hook we're using too. It's a little shiner, sort of a hybrid between a circle and a suicide. It's pinned him nicely.
Good stuff, Stretch.
Let's keep going.
Keep hosing, stretch.
We need a bag. A Christmas bag.
A Christmas meat bag.
That's definitely a whiting.
It's on.
Ew. There's something on that, but I don't know what it is.
And there's the wind starting, everyone. Yeah. This show can be over quicker as it starts.
I don't think he's a big one, this one. Not as big as the other one. Oh, he's alright.
He's alright.
Here we go.
That's a serious whiting, mate. Didn't fight though, did he?
No, not really. Try and grab them. When you grab them at the front half. That way they can't slip through your fingers.
You see why we called him like a bonefish? Have a look at that nose. That is bonefish written all over it. And that is a pretty powerful thruster. Pity we can't get the beautiful colours, there's no sunlight. But he's still under 40, isn't he?
Yeah.
At 39. If you want to chase King George whiting or the spotted bone, there's one thing you're going to get used to doing, and that's moving a lot. And we can't really rule out Pawsey Siri because the wind's actually blowing us out of here, so we have to move.
Well, I think we can rule it out.
We can rule it out, can we?
If we weigh it up.
Anyway, right from the start, we've got a couple of little fish. After our break, we're going to get feeding and we're going neck level. We're going neck level.
Another nice one, Johnny.
Another good one.
He's a good one, I can tell you.
But they're all good at the end of the day, aren't they, Pawsey?
Oh, they've all got 2 fillets. Consistent size now, Stretchworth.
Beautiful.
They're all up around that 40 now.
Channel bank, you got the middle spit there. It's nothing. It's not an actual. You know, there's spots all along here, I guess you'd say. But and you see, once it's a dead low, you can see the sandbanks. You can see little rivers washing off. So what we've done is we've gone along here on low tide and just pinged the mouth of each of those little rivers, and we just sit here as on a run out tide. So as the water washes off, and you'll see when we start bringing heaps of these in, they'll be spewing up sandworms and everything like that, because that's what they're doing. They're just ambushing everything that gets washed off of those banks. So yeah.
Another favourite little bait there too, Stretchworth. A pilchard fillet. So whack that out as well, because I love that as well.
Got it. He's alright, Pawsey. He's a good one too.
Yeah. I knew the big ones would be here somewhere. I don't do it deal in a little one.
Oh,
Oh, Joshy!
I don't know what. Hang on, Pawsey.
I'm coming. That'll want to be on in a sec. Well, they're better fish, Scotty.
There's some good fish here.
And the hosing's begun now, Stretches.
Just keep, it's important to do this, even though we're on fish, just keep little cubes like this, just keep them going. Keep them drifting back.
Oh yeah, look at this one. Keep that going. Nice one.
He's a good one. Got me clock.
He's in.
Mayhem on the U-boat.
Oh, another good one. What's he nudging? 40.
Oh, he's a good, he's over 40, that one.
He's 40 plus. Oh, yeah.
2 nice fish there. This one's probably about 40. I reckon Josh's is about 42, 43 even.
Beautiful. And we better rebait, because in all that mayhem, we haven't really got a rod in the water with bait on it now.
I'll still get on it.
Well, there you go. Welcome to YouFishTV. Got Josh and Pawsey out doing some whiting hosing today. So we're gonna track with them. This is what they do best.
I was just showing you before, we just got tiny little cubes, like for your snapper, but just, oh, well, as my other rod just goes on there. There's little cubes like that, and we just, obviously when you chop these up, we chop them up when they're frozen, but we leave them wait till they're defrosted when we cast them out, and we just flick them out. If they're frozen, they're just gonna float away. So we've also got a burley cage down as well, but this helps, just goes back a little bit further, and we might just bring in fish.
So I don't mind you fishing for you, old boy.
That's all right. No, the pilchard fillet.
The fillet of pilchard? Oh,
Oh.
there you go.
That's not good, is it, Pawsey?
No, not happy about
That's
that.
bad. That's actually really bad. What can happen when these widen get spooked like that and take off? Like the rest of the school can go with them at times. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but it does happen.
Ooh, come on, he wants to have a go at the stretch this scene. Just nearly. Here he goes. We got him that time, Stretchy. It took him about 3 goes. There's a bit of weight in him too again, which is good. Look at the size of this bloke. Whoa! Look at that for a lovely whiting stretches.
Beautiful. Go on, Joshy. Your other one's going.
That's a little.
Oh, Pawsey, the other one. We can't keep up here. Yep, he's on. Oh. Oh,
They're going now.
they're going. We just got to keep those
Oh,
Still on that one, Snores.
yeah, I'm watching him, mate. I had to get the fish out of my hand so I could wind the reel. And they fight like buggery, the things too, when you get a good one. Look at that. Gosh! Gosh!
Gosh.
I don't know what to say.
He's probably only 38. You'll take that any day of the week.
Go in with your friends.
Because we go through a lot of rigs on the whiting, we slow down on the tackle as far as easy rigs and whatnot. So we'll tie a double, and that's a bit of, some of these whiting that we catch, you know, they're 50
Can't
centimetres.
see past your finger.
Sorry, mate. Some of these whiting what we catch are 50 centimetres, so that's actually a double line. That's just a big loop. So your hook goes on easy. 3 red beads, and then I just tie like a noose in the end there and just put on a sinker like that. But I'm not using a running sinker. That's fine. We smash them like that at whiting, and that's it. That's it in a nutshell.
Triple strippers is what we say for turkey boy.
Because we're retying them every 5 minutes when you're snagging.
And a nibble tip flexi rod.
Yeah, very flexible.
What have you done, Horsey?
Oh, it's either a 70 centimetre whiting or some other bit of rubbish. It's going went pretty hard. I don't know what it is.
Well, there's been a lot of gummies running up and down this eastern arm channel.
It has. Yeah, look. I don't know what it is at this stage. I don't know what to say. I really don't know.
You don't know.
It's just it's banging a bit.
I reckon it might be a gummy.
Could be Mulloway.
Wow.
I don't know
Be
what it is.
careful.
These other
Don't
rods
lose
get-
this.
These other rods getting a whack there, Josh.
I think it might have tangled it.
Ah.
Maybe. There it is. I think it is a gummy. It's a
Is-
gummy, all right. It's a gummy, all right, Stretch. Gummy on a whiting rod. Hey.
He'd actually be size.
He would be so nice. There we go. Nice little gummy on a whiting rod. And he would be size, but we're going to put him back down. There you go. Off he goes. Look at him go. Oh, it's a bit of fun. Okay, the reason we're fishing where we are, as Josh was just showing you there panning around with the camera, we've got the middle spit here next to us, and there's little runoffs, they're like little creeks that run off the bank, and all sorts of things get washed in with the current. And the whiting, wait, just down sort of on the edge of the drop, just in front of these like little creeks, we'll call them.
Well, we're on in the background too,
And
Josh.
Stretch is hooked up while we're talking. And look, we come here a lot, me and Josh, and we have some great days here. So I always tend to be in front of these little runoffs. So if you're out here looking for whiting, just go up and down the spit sort of low tide and find yourself a couple of spots. Not a
That
bit.
rod's getting hit there too, boys.
One, mate.
4, rod number 3.
That's 4, yeah. See if we can get him.
And we have fished this on a run in, and typically we don't really do any good. Like, not unless they're just going absolutely ballistic.
Yeah, not as good yet. Certainly the run out tide is all that everything's washing off the bank. It seems to go really well. And as you know, quite often they're spewing up bits of sandworm and like little crabs and stuff.
So as you can see, the bank's becoming exposed now as the water's running off it with the run out tide. All the bait's getting flushed out, the little channels running off there, and we're sitting at the bottom of one of those channels. And I suppose the whiting are too, waiting for the bait to come over.
Hopefully another whiting.
So we just made a move, didn't we, Josh?
Yeah, a little move. We just came out off the bank. All your best whiting days you'll find on these really calm days, because when you find the school you can just keep casting at them and taking them. But the wind's just changed direction or dropped out and we've blown up, we blew out deeper, so we've just got right on the edge of that channel. He's not massive, but he's sized, and I'm only going to keep him because I don't want to throw him back, I don't want to spook the school, otherwise he would be going back. But we'll be able to keep him in the live bait tank anyway, we'll get rid of him when we're ready to move.
With a pilchard fillet teaser. See if we can get a big one out of the pack, Ben.
Do you have any idea why you put orange beads on that?
Well, it's a bit of an attractant, Ben.
Visual attractor.
Visual attractant.
Gets their attention.
We've got a good whiting here, Benny. Nice whiting indeed. That's a bit better.
Oh dear.
Yes, now we're getting a bit better, Benny.
I'm just mopping up the trash over here.
Move your hands, mate. Get a look at that fish. I'm going to turn the light on for everyone so we can have a good look at it. There we go.
Lovely specimen, Benny.
Well done.
Lovely. It's not doing much yet. Oh yeah. What's the whiting? The other one's going. Who's on that? Or have I got that? Oh, I might have it. I might have that burley pot.
Watch that anchor out. Barely fun.
Not bad whiting, Joshy. Welcome aboard.
Oh, that's better. That's better, oh boy. That's better. Stop it! Hey.
It's got to get them going again now because we've moved. Here we go, straight away. Look at that.
Oh,
Oh, something.
I'm just going to film that loading up, but Snorsy was on it.
Hang on.
He was on it like a marlin with a gaff.
Jeez, that was funny. Oh, look at how beautiful.
Here it comes,
Go on.
gliding up.
Dispatched.
And I just,
I only did what I was told.
everyone comes around to my house, they ask, what'd you catch it on? I go, well, you're not going to believe it. I caught it on this. What?
Yeah.
And not only that, folded over in good time too.
What size is this? Poor spacious. Look at him.
Let's get him wet.
It's for a Christmas feast stretch.
I know.
This is a tradition.
I know it is.
How it works is I get my Reese diary every year, like for the from your brother-in-law, but I got to supply whiting.
Oh, geez, that's on. I wonder what was going on there.
I thought that might have been on.
Oh,
Oh! Get that.
Good whiting.
so hot. Well, this one's probably alright too.
No, this one's not that big old wood.
Oh.
This was only a little fella, this one in comparison.
Good one.
This one's a tiddler next to that one.
I'd say this one's been eating them ones. That's why he's in the area. This one has actually been eating them ones. That's why it's in the area. This is for Christmas Day, you bloody lunch boys, is it?
For our Festivus, old boy.
The Festivus for the rest of us.
Easy, that one.
Good fish.
He's inhaled it.
On your jig head.
On the jig head.
Both of them.
Note to Winger, if I come out in this boat again, there's no whiting. Look out.
Actually, I'm Dr.
Look out.
I'll cop the blame on that one for
It's
us.
your fault, is it?
Well, most things are. Let's be honest. Whiting hosing on Western Boys.